What's happening, y'all? Got a pretty nice W on stream today, playing in London against a 1600 rated player, significantly higher rated than me. And my ideas were pretty straightforward. I just want to show you guys what my plan was here. So I'm going to play the London, Queen's Pawn, get my bishop out. Pretty standard moves here. Whenever I see this bishop come out from black, I like to attack the center and try to get things popping, getting a little attack going on the queen side. I get my queen out. Computer doesn't love this move, but I love this move. I find that it makes people extremely uncomfortable. What I'm doing is attacking this pawn immediately, and also, more importantly, putting more pressure on this central pawn, which is my long-term plan. I'm going to try and win this pawn and bring a bunch of pieces in to try to make that happen. So this pawn pushes. You'll see this a lot, weakening the structure. It's very helpful. I find that this works a lot of the time with players of all levels that I've played. I bring my knight in, again, putting more pressure on that pawn. This was a big error, apparently, from black. And the computer really likes this idea, sort of threatening this fork with my bishop. That's not what I did. I'm just continuing to try to put pressure on the center. I bring my knight in here, thinking that if this pawn takes, I'm just going to get my knight into the center. And that looks pretty good to me. So that was really my plan. That's exactly what happens. I'm getting this knight in the center and feeling pretty good about myself. Drops the bishop back in case I wanted to take that. I guess I probably would have taken that. It would have kind of screwed up the structure a lot and isolated this pawn, which is really what I'm looking for in the long run. I'm going to try and get an isolated pawn in the center. So I take that pawn, and I know that. So I had a pawn. My pawn was looking at this square. This pawn was looking at the square. We got a knight, queen, queen. I'm happy to trade all that off if that's what needs to happen here. I'm gonna trade this stuff, queen, queen, and now I isolate this pawn. I'm really happy with how that goes. This gives me a long-term target for the rest of the game. My pawns are all really nicely connected. Everything's looking good as far as I can see here. I get my bishop out with this check. Felt pretty good about that. Blocks with the knight, and I'm gonna get castled. Just try to prepare for the rest of the game here. I feel like I have an advantage. And the bishop comes out and attacks my knight. And I really didn't want to isolate my pawn here, so I got my rook to the center to protect my knight in case the bishop took, and then I could hop up here. I was a little worried about castling, but I don't know. It seemed more important for me to guard this knight to me. Castle's long. Apparently, after the game, this player said that this was a mouse slip. Definitely was not a great move. I have a mate in one here that I actually missed. Completely missed this, but I saw it after I made my move that this would have been checkmate. But I'm dropping my knight in here, recognizing that I'm forking a bunch of stuff. It looks really bad. I'm just trying to bring a bunch of pieces to the party, and I missed this simple checkmate here. Takes the king out, and I noticed that if he didn't move the king, this was going to be checkmate, so he really had to do that. So made that happen. I'm taking the rook. Pretty happy about that. I win the exchange there, and I win a free pawn here. Everything's looking really good, and I'm just trying to force a trade here of material because I took the knight. Rook can take. We're just trading rooks. Free pieces, and I get a resignation, just like that. So my focus was on that central pawn. Just put a lot of pressure on, and good things happened. I got myself like a pretty substantial advantage right out the gate against this 1600 rated player. So someone significantly higher rated with a pretty simple plan, and that's all it takes a lot of the time. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.